next person, it's an honor to introduce her. Carolyn is a nocturnal home hemodialysis patient who is heavily involved in volunteer work with the National Kidney Foundation, as well as an organization serving kidney patients. She also works with NKF Peers Group, which is a telephone-based peer support system that helps people adjust in living with CKD, kidney failure, or kidney transplant. Carolyn is also a member of the NKF Kidney Advisory Advocacy Committee, which is a group of 80-plus patients from 45 states who are personally affected by kidney disease. The KIC uses their experience to advise government agencies, research organizations, and policy and health organizations on kidney disease. Raj mentioned one of the factors in dialysis is fatigue. She'll come up, she is fatigued, but it's not from dialysis. A thing we add to her resume is 2 weeks ago she was just married. So she's now Carolyn Coons.
Thank you. I promise mine will be short because I don't have any slides. So we are Celeste and Derek. Celeste Lee, I'm sure most of you know her, and Derek Forfang. We're brought together a project on fluid management. And obviously we heard tonight that fluid is the most important thing. It's one of my big issues too. I live in Southwest Florida and I have a very deep love of iced coffee. And when it's 95 degrees outside, 90% of the year, I like to drink. I do nocturnal home hemodialysis, so I can get away with a little bit more fluid, but it's still a big deal. So our project now is kind of going in two different directions. One, and we're just starting a call for work groups. So if anybody's interested, please either see me or Melissa or possibly Jenny Flythe as well, who also agreed to maybe help work on this project with us. But one of the things that I find kind of scary is that there are no standardized or data standards or definitions really for fluid management and what like volume overload is. And it's not just telling dialysis patients, hey, you can't drink that much water. We know that. Trust me, we really do. None of us like being overloaded. It doesn't feel good. We can't breathe. It's not fun. But we also don't like being thirsty. I don't know if anybody has ever walked by you, on a really hot day with a giant big gulp. I can't drink one of those. I used to drink tons of water before I started dialysis, and it was great. I can't do that anymore. So one of the things that we want to do is the data standards and the definitions, and then the other part of the project that we're hoping to do and possibly work into the roadmap project as well is a more holistic approach. There's been so many innovations in other diseases and things like, you can have your blood sugar read and you can get it on your phone. You can get your blood sugar reading on your phone. We're hoping that there can be some way to spur innovation so that we can have either some type of device or something that can tell us, how much fluid do we have on us? Because not only would this help dialysis patients, it would also help post-transplant patients, people in heart failure, just to be able to see where they're at. See, oh, hey, can I have that, extra swig of cold water, or should I really, not just take that right now? So we are starting a call for work groups quite soon after this meeting. So if you are interested, please, again, either see me or Melissa, and we will hopefully get you involved.